Okay, so I'm going to share a little piece of information with you all. Daru Desi is the first song that we started shooting. And in a love story, I've always believed that the music of a film is very important. And this is the first song I'd heard. And I looked at Dino and I had a serious chat with him and I said, Dino, I don't like this song. It's a shit song. It's really bad. And if this is the way the music is going to be of this film, even our film's not going to do well. And so we had a bet.
It's time to pay up.
Yeah. So we had a bet and I said, and I was so confident about my thing, I said, chalo, 10 lakhs. And I officially lost that bet. And so I owe Dinu 10 lakhs because I think that song is, it's done how many hits now? Like, crazy, like it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm ashamed that I even had this argument with him. Basically, I rest my case and I shouldn't argue when it comes to music with Dinu at least. But coming to your point, my favorite song, Tumi Ho Bandhu, which is still a little more popular than Daru Desi, I think. No? Yeah. Shahana is a very close friend of mine. But I think that Dino is someone who we started off as purely as a professional working relationship when he offered me Love Aajkal 3 years ago. But today he's someone I completely trust with anything. I know that he's someone who, if I call him in the middle of the night, if I need anything ever in life, not just work-wise, but ever in life, I know he's one person who will always be there for me. And I'm not saying this because he's here. I've always said this, but today there's a face to the name. I remember I was in Mauritius 2 years ago when Dino sent the script to me. And somewhere our sensibilities when it comes to love stories, I think we feel similarly for love stories, and I think nobody understands it better than the way he and I do. And so he offered it to me and I read the script, and I remember it took me a lot of time I took a while to get back to him. And he was getting he was like, listen, if you don't like it, babe, just tell me you don't like it. We have that relationship where I can tell him I don't like it. But my confusion was not about whether I wanted to do the film or not. One, it took me really long to I was so happy with the script itself, but I was also very confused about which one I wanted to play. But I feel I had reached a point in my life then when I felt that I was ready to play Veronica, because I think I needed a certain inner confidence to be able to pull it off, because it's the kind of character that it can go wrong and it can start looking caricaturish, or it shouldn't look like I'm acting to be her. It should just look like a part of my personality or part of who I am. So that took me a while. And then of course there was Imtiaz, who also felt that I was ready to play Veronica. I think emotionally I connect more with Veronica, because I'm someone who I think I put on this tough exterior, but I'm actually, and people like Dino who know me really well will know that I'm actually a very, very sensitive person.